what do I do now? What is up YouTube, Seb here from Seb's Journey, where I tell you step by step my process of becoming a web developer and also try and answer questions that most of you are probably asking themselves if you have also embarked on this journey of becoming a web developer. And today, well, I have a dilemma. So I've just finished my HTML and CSS online course and I don't know what I need to do next. So today we're going to try and figure out what do you do after you've learned the basics. Okay, so according to a lot of YouTube videos, I'm ready to create a website using only HTML and CSS. But what kind of website would that be? What would the website look like? You need at least some Java knowledge in order to have an appealing look. I can create a Wikipedia looking website, but how will that help me find a web developer job? Through my website, I'm looking to impress the employer or anyone who lands on it. I need it to be extra with a lot of features, but don't get me wrong, simple is elegant. But at the same time, you want to show everything that you know on that website, all the skills that you've learned. And if you only know HTML and CSS, I just don't think you're ready to face the world yet. That's my personal opinion, and I have that mindset in everything that I do. If you want to do something, go big, go the extra mile. Like for example, when I first came in London and I started selling on eBay, I've created my own company and registered it with the company's houses. Although I was only selling on eBay, I had the registered company and every answer I gave to the buyers, every email was strictly professional. Now that's how I like things done. Same here, when I'll show my website to someone, I will show something amazing. I don't want to show a wiki looking website where the employer sees that I know only how to add a link or a picture on the website, or when you hover above the picture it will rotate. Yay! Some people will say, well, at least you try and as you go on you will improve your website. But the way I see it, and this has happened to me several times in my retail career, this could harm your future experience with the employer. Now, I've applied for jobs that I wasn't ready for, just to get the experience, to see the questions, get the feedback, and more often than not, I was called for one of the one-on-one interview, but didn't get the job. But that's not because I'm bad at interviews, it's because I just wasn't ready, and I knew that. But as I said, I just want to get the feedback and action those points. But then I've encountered something that is related to today's topic. I had last year in August an interview with a company. Don't mean to say the name, it was retail anyway. And I didn't get the job, but I've got the feedback from the employer and immediately I've started improving on that. And I thought it made sense. After that, a month or two ago, a recruiter approached me for another position with the same company that I've interviewed back in August. It wasn't the same position that I initially interviewed. It was a more realistic one that I could actually had a chance to get. But because I have already applied with the company in the last year, they didn't want to see me again, and this was the second time that something like this happened to me. So what I've learned from this experience, apply for a job when you think that you're ready. Sure, there are so many variables when you might have what it takes for a certain position but still need to improve on small things, and the employer knows that it would be easy to improve on that, or that he could help you become what he needs because you have certain skills. That is not the case in web development though. Knowing HTML and CSS is not that case. With this amount of knowledge, you do not have enough skills in order for the employer to take a risk and hire you, and then model you the way he likes. There are so many languages that you need to learn as a web developer that knowing just the basics is not enough. There are so many people who are learning code nowadays that you need to push yourself to learn as much as you can before applying for a job, because you don't know if someone else is applying for the same position but he already knows Java. You've lost the position already. I don't want to be negative, but I want to be realistic. I'm telling you what I think would work, and because if you apply like crazy when you're not ready, and you apply for hundreds of positions, when the time will come and you will be knowledgeable enough to apply, you might not be picked up for an interview just because of your previous applications. I'll give you a true example from my workplace. I interview people for new positions when we have vacancies, and our system shows me how many times someone applied in the past for that or any other position within the company. Obviously, I wouldn't call someone for an interview if they already applied 2, 3, 7, 10 times and still has not gotten the position. That means that there's something wrong there. I'm not saying that every company does that, I can't know that, but some companies do, and it could mean that you might be losing a future opportunity. I would just take my time, make sure I'm ready, and then act. So my plan is something like this after I finish HTML and CSS. I will start learning Java, and as I learn Java, I will start creating my portfolio and apply what I learned onto my website. And And once I finish the Java course online, I will start taking jobs on freelancer.com or similar platforms. Most probably do them for free or just a minimum pay, just to add some work to my CV. And also to encounter real life situations that will most probably direct me into learning things I didn't think I need to learn or didn't encounter so far. Once I have my portfolio done and I have acquired a bit of experience on freelancer.com or whatever platform I will use, I will start applying for jobs, but I will not apply for Google, Microsoft, Apple, or God knows what other huge companies. No, I will apply with companies that I've never heard of. So those interviews, if they call me, I'll receive feedback, see what the requirements are, minimum knowledge, the questions, and whatever else they ask and they need. Improve on those things, and then when the time comes, I will apply for a company that I will actually like to work for. That's it guys for today. I hope this info was helpful. Just remember, this is just my personal opinion, my plan, what I intend to do, and if you think otherwise, please let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell to see my future videos that I'll try to post weekly. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day.